Hey guys, so a little while back I did a video on some keyboards that I was going to be selling, and if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link down below to that video. But I had some reasons to get rid of some of the synthesizers that were in my studio, and I guess I felt at that time, I mean, again, go watch the video, but I had some specific reasons to move some things along, and I didn't really work that hard at selling anything, but then we kind of got to a position in our family where we needed some cash, and so selling synthesizers was the quickest way to accomplish a few of the financial goals that I had. So knowing that I was going to be using a lot of software and a lot less of the hardware, made it easier to get rid of those things, and then again knowing that it was an efficient way to pick up some cash to do the things that we needed to do. So I haven't had any shortfall since then in terms of needing a sound I didn't have or needing some type of a sound I couldn't get for any of the work I've been doing. But I did find one interesting side effect that I hadn't expected when I sold these machines. And so, you know, basically this is what the studio looked like just a couple of months ago. As you can see, there were several synthesizers sitting around. So since that photo was taken, a lot of what's in my studio has changed dramatically. I'm basically down to the Op 6, the Prologue, the O1W Pro X that's here behind me, and a Micro Freak. So the things that I moved on from were the Moog Grandmother, the Korg Poly 6, Korg M1, Korg Trinity, Korg DW6000. There was a Korg R3 in there. I know I'm forgetting some stuff, but the point is there were things that I didn't need to have regularly for what I was doing, and so I thought, well, what's the harm? We'll get rid of these. So the one thing that I've found that really has been kind of an eye-opener, and makes me kind of think that in the future I won't sell things again, unless I'm absolutely not using it. But the byproduct of selling this stuff has been a loss of inspiration, quite honestly. You know, I think that loss of inspiration has stemmed from the fact that I've had a wide variety of synthesizers in the studio that have a wide variety of sounds, and so being able to just turn everything on and have it ready to play meant I could walk up to anything and start, you know, messing around with something. That wide of a variety also meant I didn't really have to design much in terms of patches, which I enjoy doing, but if you just want to sit down and play sometimes, it was nice to have all those different pieces of hardware sitting around. So that's an interesting byproduct that I hadn't expected, but have come to feel over the last several weeks as those synthesizers are no longer in my studio. So I am making the best of what I have, and you know, my work continues. I've got an album coming out later this year, and I'm really excited about that. But it just kind of feels empty in the studio now, and you know, I'm having trouble. I've got a lot of space, which is an advantage I have. A lot of people I know don't have much space, but I do have a lot of room. And so, you know, now the hard part for me has been like, how do I arrange the space to take advantage of what I've got, but still have everything accessible when I need it? So I don't really feel settled with my arrangement, and I've had it set up, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 different ways, and so still looking for that fit. And but I do expect that I will, as opportunities come up, hopefully I can start to repopulate the studio, and hopefully again then hang on to things a little longer than I was able to this time. Grow that collection, which again, there's just a lot of inspiration for me to find in those different sounds and in those different synthesizers. So yeah, if you've been collecting and are on the fence about whether to keep stuff, I recommend keeping it if you don't have to get rid of it. Again, you never know when you're going to turn something on and something's going to spark. You're going to hear some sound that you either haven't heard before, or you've heard it in a new way where it's going to spark some creativity. Or again, just the idea of being able to sit down and play one of 8 or 10 different keyboards can be appealing and inspiring as well. So anyway, that is what I've learned through this experience. Hopefully you found this interesting, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.